Oh man. Oh. Oh God. They brought me some more. They brought me some more soup. Here's my old one. This is my lunch that it brought me now. My Jello, my liquid meds, and stuff, and broth is in that cup. Broth, beef broth. There's my old one from this morning. Oh, right there. I didn't eat.
It's fruit. About the size of a deca. You change to this way of eating. Talk to your doctor and dietitian about resources. There may be specific nutrition recommendations on your lab, such as high potassium or high phosphorus. Nutrition goals, kidney team. Another way to approach the feeding change is using the traffic light signal as a guide. Work to increase the green light food choices like vegetables, fruit, beans, and whole grains, and avoid the red light products like meat and dairy. A handout with nutrition resources is available for you to download on the webpage with this video, or you can ask for a printed copy when you come for a clinic visit. Important safety warning. Experts suggest always wearing a life jacket in open waters, regardless of age or swimming ability. Back to you.
Emily, thanks so much. Well, coming up, the Alabama woman who claims she was kidnapped is now admitting it never happened. The possible charges she could face. You're watching NBC News Daily.
Wow. We all that shit for nothing. Oh yeah.
Because, it's my first time ever being anywhere,
Yeah.
and those German women love them some black men.
Man, yeah, they do. Yeah, they love American men, don't they?
Yeah,
They love black men too, boy.
exactly. And I didn't realize that until I got there.
So you graduated at Hogan High, you said?
Oh, Vallejo.
Vallejo High, 84?
Yeah, 84.
I was 4 years old.
Oh, dang.
And what war did you, if you don't mind me asking, what war did you?
Well, it was peacetime.
Oh, peacetime, okay.
But we was on alert.
Yeah. That surrounds the Vietnam War, or no, can't be on.
No.
Gulf?
Vietnam War.
Huh?
Been gone.
Oh yeah, that's right, Ben Gone, that's right. Just on alert, huh?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Part right before the Gulf War, huh?
Yeah, you remember Muammar Gaddafi?
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Yeah, we bombed him, so I was in that strike.
Oh, you was in that strike. Oh, okay, yeah, good job. Thank you for your service, brother.
Oh, yeah.
I tell everybody in uniform or even a veteran, I go to Walmart now since we're so close, man. We're so close. I know you know what's been going on in the news lately, man. And It just seems like we're headed to World War III, but it's gonna be a different kind of war.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, my friend Shannon Williams, who served in the Navy, and I got a family member named Jason Hubbard, who went overseas twice. Yeah, so they're pretty militaried up. They know the ins and outs.
Yeah.
And whether you're in uniform or a veteran, or I see a guy in Walmart walking, I always stop and say, I salute him. I say, thank you for your service.
You're not talking about the Hubbards that stay in the Crest.
No. The Hubbard they stay in Fairfield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jason Hubbard and them. Yeah, Jason, they had like 9 brothers. Yeah, no, they don't stay in the Crest. They stay in Vallejo. My brother, he used to live in the Crest, but over on by King's Market, but
Oh, yeah.
he don't live out there no more. He moved out of town. And ever since I lost my brother last year, my street brother on Sacramento Street, in September, it was in the paper, man. Yeah, I lost my brother Mighty, man. One of my, it's like all my street brothers are dropping, man. They don't know how to get out that life. Well, they've been rough, rugged, and raw, and living on the streets. You get older. You can't do that. Keep doing that.
Right.
And what happens? You got these new people coming up, and you got these new young guys coming up, and they want to make a name for themselves. They want to be rough, rugged, and raw. Got a lot of hormones and testosterone going on, and now you're getting 30, 40 years old. Now you just want to kick back. You know what I'm saying? But you're still kicking back on the streets, and everybody else is coming up, and then there you go, and that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, I don't live that life anymore. I live a Christian life. I'm not perfect, but all I do is go to church or I go home.
Yeah.
That's all I do. I got a best friend that we take care of each other, and I take care of my mom, my auntie, and that's all I do, man. Just go to church, hang around my Christian brothers, and I go right back home. I don't live like that no more, man. My grandfather served in World War II.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my mom's dad, Roy Holly Perry Jr., and he was from Iowa. Was my grandmother Mildred Perry, my mom's mom and dad. And my grandfather, he was in Normandy. He stormed the beach of Normandy. He that Saving Private Ryan. I watched it with my grandfather, and then he passed away in 2005 at the age of 85 years old. Grandpa Perry did. Grandma passed away in 2000 at 76. But I remember my grandpa always showing me his military yearbook, right?
Oh, yeah.
And my best friend Daniel, who was going to be picking me up, he found my grandpa's, and we're going off what my mom's telling us. So my mom don't know how to Google. She don't know how to Google, so we're just taking what she's saying. And he found my grandpa's infantry on Google. Can you believe that? I jumped out my skin. I said, okay, we lost so many pictures of my grandparents over the years. A lot of family trouble, a lot of family history. My grandparents were the backbone of our family. When they passed, it's kind of like everybody kind of got older and went their own way.
Yeah, that's where my mother was.
Yeah, see, and then, my sister took care of my mom for so long, and then we lost so many pictures, and I lost a lot of photo albums and VCR tapes of Christmases. We did the Christmas thing, the Christian Christmas, the Disneyland every year, every summer, Yosemite. We never struggled for nothing, man. Our grandparents really loved us, man, and so anyway, I was telling my friend Daniel about my grandfather's infantry and how the Panther looked on his yearbook. And I didn't know his squad, you're going to bust up when you say his squad was called the Black Panthers. My grandpa's white, right? He's white. I'm mixed, white and black. And when my friend looked it up, and then my mom goes, you know what your grandpa's infantry was? What? The 66th Infantry, the Black Panthers in World War II. And she goes, not the Black Panthers. I go, I know that, Mom. She goes, that's what his infantry was called. Sure enough, my best friend got on Google and he found it. He looked at me, he goes, is this the Panther picture that was on your grandpa's military book? I said, son of a bitch. I jumped up, I said all kind of other words. Holy, like, what? Yeah. No way. He found it. And you go through the book, and I'll give you my YouTube stuff and everything before I leave, so you can see it all on there as well. So I made a little video to remind myself how my friend found it and stuff like that. It's on the YouTube channel, and his infantry was called the Black Panthers. And my mom told me a story about my grandfather's the 3 ships heading to Normandy in France. And I told Bill, which is another brother of mine from church, he never served, but he was an agent in FBI when he was younger, in his younger days, right? He worked for the government. So his father served in World War II, and his father or his great grandfather served in the Spanish War.
Okay.
or whatever it's called. So he had papers. He showed me and my best friend Daniel papers from 1899, the real original papers of the military for who he's named after, his great 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 grandfather. And Bill shared that information with me, and I was going to tell him I'll share him with him as well. But when my friend opened the log on the book, my mom's telling me the story. It was called The Night Twas. That was,
Yeah.
but the night twas before Christmas. And you're not going to believe it. Everything my mom said
Yeah. Who's in there?
was in that book,
Wow.
was in that story. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I knew she knew because my grandpa told her.
Right.
And, but she doesn't, if someone, she doesn't know how to Google. She don't know how to go look herself. You know what I'm saying? We're doing it. We're just going off what she said, and he found it. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 87 pages long, and it got military pictures and everything. So we're gonna print it out next month, and it's gonna take some money. So we're gonna print it out, and we'll make a copy for my daughter, and
Oh yeah.
put a copy in a safe deposit box. Because on my grandpa's obituary, there's a lot of typos in there that me being his grandson, I can fix for him.
Okay.
Different time. And like my mom telling my mother, and you're not gonna believe this either, man. Out of 1,500 possibilities, 1,900 and something like that possibilities of Roy H. Perry,
Yeah.
with no picture, I pressed the right one
Yeah.
the first time around. Can you believe it?
That's amazing.
Yep. It's like
That don't happen. Rarely happen.
it's like my grandfather's spirit was guiding my finger.
Oh yeah.
And so it was very, and then my grandparents were just from a different time. They didn't talk about too much of war and that. And I mean, hell, I didn't even know my grandpa's birthday until after he passed. And I was sitting on my couch last year, and I told my best friend Daniel, I said, I think it's my grandpa's birthday today, because I'm thinking about him real hard right today. And guess what? It was April 16th, and it was his birthday.
Wow.
And I never knew his birthday when he was here on Earth. Only when he told me, I just never knew it. They just didn't really talk about things like that. And his birthday was when I was thinking about him, April 16th. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. That's what they call divine intervention.
Divine intervention. Yeah, it's like I'm watching TV, had nothing to do with war, had nothing to do. I was just watching the news. And I told my best friend, I said, it's before my mom moved in with me. I was like, you know what? I'm seeing my grandpa so much in my head. I'm just picturing every moment with my grandpa. He's coming to me. And I think today might be my grandpa's birthday, and it was.
Dang.
I asked my mom, and it was. And I didn't even know. And wow. And then another story of my grandmother, I went to go visit her, and I dropped her flower holder.
Oh,
My
yeah.
friend I kind of dropped it, and I had to go put it up so he could put it back up. Well, then a rock came out of it, a white rock at the Union Fairfield Cemetery in Fairfield, and a rock fell. And I was like, wow, there's rocks in here. This rock's been here the whole time. And I kind of, it fell, and some particles fell off it. I rubbed the particles all over me. It's like, no, it's my grandmother's. My grandma's very close to my grandmother. So I put the rock back in there, and I said, oh, how'd this rock get in there? I said, I don't know. Maybe my sisters might have did it or something like that. That's what I thought. Well, my other sister, Tila, was in juvenile hall. Dina didn't do things like that. All my nephews and nieces weren't born yet. Only Devontae, he was 1 year old, so he didn't do it. None of my friends did it. They weren't there. I did it.
Wow.
Yeah, that rock's been in the whole time. Yeah, it was amazing. And then my grandma came to me like, honey, you put the rock in there. That was amazing,
Yeah.
She reminded me that I put that rock in there. So, I buried my dad right on the other side of the wall of my grandparents, and I put a gold rock in there for him. So you can see at different times,
Oh, yeah.
I had a rock in his and I had a rock in my grandmother, and she was reminding me, honey, you put that there. And I just thought that was very remarkable, Thank you for listening, Adam.
Oh, no problem.
And thank you for letting us be free one more day.
Oh yeah.
It's men like you, man. Whether they enlisted, went to war, on their way to war, getting ready to go.
Oh yeah.
That's what keeps us American. That's what keeps us strong.
What you got, man?
Man, they're talking about LeBron James. Son, 19 years old, 18.
What? He had a weight
Yeah.
loss surgery at 19
No,
years old?
no, he had a cardiac arrest.
Oh.
LeBron James' son suffers cardiac arrest, and he got the vaccine.
What?
Yeah, his son's only 18, 19 years old, and had cardiac arrest. Everybody that took that COVID vaccine,
I don't know what's going on. Like superstars and runners, they all dropping. Everybody's dropping, man. It's crazy.
But Brownie's okay.
LeBron's all right.
No, his son.
Oh yeah, my boy told me it's on the news right now. My boy said he's okay, but he's in ICU.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, LeBron James' son suffers cardiac arrest. He's only like 18, 19 years old. I'm gonna pray for him, man. That's crazy.
Okay. Well, you know, the good thing is he has his youth for him.
Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy, man. And he got the vaccine too. That's crazy.
And evaluation of their medical history, and then also asks the appropriate questions.
Kaylee, this has spurred a lot of conversation. I know there's one piece of equipment that experts say is really critical to have on hand.
Yes, Lester, a defibrillator or AED that shocks a heart back into rhythm can be a lifesaver. Doctors encourage
Man, that's what they wanted to give my mom too. Wow.
Athletic facility if they have an emergency action plan in writing that includes a defibrillator. Lester.
Kaylee.
Wow. That's crazy, man. That means his heart's no good. Holy Christ. They're going to give my mom that in case she had a heart attack, because she has heart failure. Yeah, they're going to give her that. It shocks you back, your heart back up. He's only 18. That's crazy, man.
Trevor Reed was recently injured while fighting in Ukraine, as you note. He has since been taken by an NGO, a private nonprofit group.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't let him do it.
Yeah.
Unclear. Reed.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, man. They give it to you so you don't have no heart attack in your sleep.
The Biden administration says Reed was not in Ukraine on behalf of.
Yeah, my mom doesn't want to do it either. It's crazy.
Warned Americans not to travel there, and
My
tonight
sister called
a
me,
U.S. official
said,
tells me
"Adam,
that they
get
are
over here, Mom."
extremely concerned about
Yeah.
the
I
impact.
said, I just left there like 30 minutes ago. She said, no, Mom's sick. So I rushed over there, and she was in the garage pacing back and forth, saying, I can't get no air going out.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear about that, Adam.
Oh, yeah. And then so,
Damn.
but they kept trying to get her to go in the ambulance.
Oh,
and
man.
she wouldn't do it.
Oh, man.
So she finally passed out.
I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, that was really, well, it happened in 93. That was really hard on me.
I know, man. I know it must be hard.
Yeah.
I lost my dad to AIDS in 09.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my dad was my best friend, man. I watched him go slow, you know? My best friend. August 17th, 09. I still remember like it was yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
But they're the ones alive and in the presence of God. You know, God's a very forgiving God, a merciful God, and He wants you to be with Him in heaven. You know? So everything got straightened out. They're going to keep me one more night. So God's good. Me and my roommate both will be on our feet no time soon. So God's good, and yeah, I'll be in the recovery room until Sunday.
We should know everything. The good.
His killers were tried and acquitted by an all-white jury. And Roberts Temple Church in Chicago, the site of Till's open casket funeral, a decision by his mother who allowed Jet magazine to photograph and publish.
I remember just remember being kind of numb.
Best friend and the last living witness to Till's abduction. So, when a group of white men took Till from his family's house.
Stretching my ass, shaking and talking to God inwardly. And they walked with a pistol in one hand and a flashlight in the other.
What was it like there in the house that night after he was taken away? Where he sat during Till's funeral. Now that church is being restored to its original 1955 appearance. Brent Leggs is helping lead that effort.
This will be the first national monument that memorializes examples of racial violence and political injustice.
How significant is that?
It's exceptionally significant so that our nation never forgets.
Okay, tell I'll be waiting.
It was going to be a beacon. It's changed so hearts of people when they see it, they see the story.
A story, now a monument for the
I
nation.
never heard about this until a couple years ago.
NBC News, Chicago.
And that's nightly news.
Yes, they
What's up, everybody? I'm getting strong, man. I'm on my feet. Thank you for my cousin, Bub, my homegirls, Miranda, Wilborn, everybody getting a hold of me, man. Daniel been by my side through thick and thin, taking care of mom and auntie and my stepmother while I'm here. I'm getting strong, y'all. I'm getting strong, Papa. I got up, Pop, just like you did. You fought until you couldn't fight no more. And your son's gonna fight until I can't fight no more. I got up, Papa. Wow. This is a nice view right here. Oh, it's nice and chilly in here. Wow. What's up with the fan? Ooh, this is the spot right here, boy. That's like swamp cooler. Wow, I feel a whole breeze in here, boy. This is where it's at. This is the cool room. This is the cooling center. Oh, still building down there. This is nice. Right here. As I'm walking around now, this is beautiful, man. Wow, that thing blows. I can feel it all the way over here, boy. Wow, nice cold air. It looks like where Daniel dropped me off downstairs. Right down there. Yep, it is. There goes that building. That's where Daniel dropped me off in the morning. What? So Daniel right there, coming to get me. There's a car though. What? There's SUV. He coming, snatch me up. Look. Wow, this is the spot right here, boy. Man, I should have been over here. Look at that wind. Wow. Stay right here. I literally can feel the wind blow on me. Look, my sweat, my shirt's it's even blowing me back, dude. That's crazy. Man, we need one of these. That's a swamp. Boy. Man, I'm gonna find out from the hospital what kind of swamp cooler I bet that. But Biden's trying to end air. We won't be able to get it. Man, why would you want to end air with that great air coming around? Wow, this is the VIP room. When I told Mikey Diaz I'm coming for him, I'll do whatever it takes to be in proper shape, health, workout, training, weight loss. I told you, Diaz for Black and Brown Pride Unity in my last hurrah, returning to the boxing ring. At the age of 42 years old, I'm not coming to lose. It's an exhibition. I understand that. I think the rules were set to be written, stamped, signed by you. We got to meet up with you first to sign the stipulations. I guess it's an exhibition. So if someone gets hurt or whatever, or looks like they're getting a lot of points, they're gonna stop it, break. Kind of like an amateur fight, an exhibition. kind of like Tyson Jones. I'm with that. There's no real ill will towards the man. I just know I can win. And I will get the decision, respectively. And we're just gonna go 5 rounds and dance around and let the people speak. I mean, that's the moral of it. And hope we can change some lives. You know, Mikey Diaz, Mikey. I'm thinking about somebody else, but Mikey, Chicano dude, he is a good guy, man. He's doing a lot for his people. He's not afraid to get in the ring. That's the dude you want to follow. That's the dude who you want to subscribe to. Someone who's not going to sit behind the mic and think he can change everything and then eat oysters and shit and act like everything's okay. People are still fighting. People are still struggling. I lost my brother. I lost my nephew, my street nephew. I lost my street brother. You know what I'm talking about? And my hillside brother hit me right now. Taj, my boy Grip. What's up, boy? I see your icon coming in, player. What's up, player? As I know. So he's like, you know, it's unity. You know? It's unity. And I come from the area. I'm born and raised. I was born in Santa Rosa. Anyway, yeah, man. All for the Bay Area. From Oakland to Vallejo, Santa Rosa, everything to Oakland, Richmond, you know, Lafayette, Rodeo, you know, fuck it, even Cordelia. You know what I'm saying? Merced County, all the way to Merced County. From shit out of luck and no options to Merced County. He got no more subscribers. He's been around this YouTube game longer. It's a YouTube boxing match under the Marquess of Queensberry rules. So I got a trainer out there who knows my trainer, Sergio Sanchez, his nephew, Joe Sanchez. My trainer, Sergio, he gave Joe Sanchez a lot of the game. And Sergio's holding things down at Old School Boxing Club. So I might be being accompanied to the ring with Joe Sanchez from Salinas Valley. Ooh. Or we can make it a neutral territory because my gym is Old School Boxing Club in Fairfield, California. Right now I'm in Davis where I live. I'm at the hospital, UC Davis. So we can give a neutral gym if he wants to, if he's willing to do that. Go to a neutral gym. He won't be at my gym. I won't be at his gym. We'll be at Joe Sanchez's gym in Salinas Valley. So let's hope he agrees to that. My coach Sergio is getting older. It's a long drive. We're still coming. Oh, we're set. I had the surgery. We'll be ready in February. Just like we intended to be, February 2024. Mikey. For Black and Brown Pride Unity, we're getting a belt created. The winner takes home the welterweight or open weight Black and Brown Pride Unity belt. My trainer has put it up for grabs. We will win. I guarantee it. God, thank you for being by my side through this whole surgery process. Just trying to get healthier, God, the best I can. It's not about figure, it's not about looking good. It's not about looking good, it's about feeling good. And that's all I want to do is feel good. Until you call me home. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, for every man and woman and individual, with liberty and justice for all.